Okay, what's next for today? So, yeah, again, there's a trend here from the Minecraft movie. Chicken Jockey! Excuse me. I never, I really get used to a lot. That cat is really, really something. Okay. And also, I'm really hungry for the lava chicken. It looks like similar to the roasted chicken Filipino style, except it's all red. Paprika, hard rub, is it fried, roasted? Yeah, it's really good. Okay, because of an idea, I'm thinking about something different that will provide my own fan art piece de resistance. So, it's not quite easy from the start in making a pixelated, boxy, 3D model. So it's like a 2D pixelated character that came out in 3D, retained 2D in a way, but yeah, that's it. So I check it on the website to double check for reference of the same guy in different angle. Yeah, good thing here the blender provides multiple grid in order to help me create this pixelated face. So I believe it's around 16 by 16. I try to imitate the color, but I keep it nice and simple. Just one flat color for the hair, something part on the sideburn, and for the eyes, I don't know how to catch it. Maybe eyes here are the holes, and the dark green one part must be the nose. I think skull nose. The face of the baby is like a in between a. Well, to put it this way, it looks like similar baby's version of the red skull, except the face is green. For the shirt, this must be the easiest part here, and my favorite part here in building this mashed up Minecraft character and a mecha. I'm trying to visualize this character is a Daku, but to be honest, this must be more of a act guy, one of the Xeon mecha robot here in the Xeon side. I put a different hues of aquamarine to make it look nice. I don't want one flat color, and I try to keep my best to maintain robotic aesthetic while maintaining the Minecraft-esque motif body. So to put it this way, I'm building a Minecraft character in a Gundam universe world because of that body type. Yeah, you can also notice that I added some bevels to make it look like that it's not completely hard-edged square, to give it like a feel of each blocky part here, except for the silver cannon arms. I want to make it look like Mega Man. I exaggerate a bit of the bevel on the edge side of the cannon. Okay, now I'm attempting to put some bevels on the side selectively. I try to highlight all of the meshes here and beveled it, but it looks kind of damn ugly, so I decided selective. This one here, I have no idea what to do with the pants, so I made it like a hip part. So
Can't afford the luxury.
I give it a part body inspired from Principality of Zeon's 1 Year War Ultimate mobile suit. It's called the Zeon. So this is one of the ideas I inspired. So to put it this way, I'll tend to combine the chicken jockey with a act guy and the Zeon body, and let's see what it looks like. The hair looks good, but it's kind of too plain. So I want to maintain striking as possible in between a Minecraft character. So I added some headlights, twin headlights here. I hope the voice is recording. Double test, mic test. It's really nice here, so I give you a preview of what it looks like here. There's no need to add another arm because I'm gonna mirror it that for the left arm to make it a right arm, or just copy paste it using the collection tab here, so that I won't be needed to copy paste one by one through highlighting. Just duplicate it with the Control D. So I'm checking for the lights here. So far so good. This is what it looks like in a neutral light. Okay, I'm gonna adjust the body here to provide the approximation for the leg height here. Let's double check the reference for the chicken. So I start making chicken body. I'm using multiple references, and as I said before, I'm using the grid guide here from the Blender in order to help maintain the pixel-like body. Let's break up some different laws here. So instead of a traditional Minecraft wings, I made it as something a little different to make it look like a jetline wings with boosters on it. More boosters, but it looks like a cannon, but we'll figure it out to make it look like a booster once I put with the afterburner or the jet booster flames. For the head, as I said before, I'm gonna use some loop cuts which will help me give a guide for making chicken head. I add some eyes here. I didn't paint it, I'm using the material colors. Added some bevels here to make it look like that it's not completely edge. I want to give some body here so that it doesn't look like flat and looks nice. Now making some legs here. I tried to make it look like a chicken jockey legs here, but I end up looking like, I imagine it looks like Big Bird's leg. Another reason why I don't need to make it complete exactly. I need to give some nice feel for this Minecraft inspired mecha, so I add some rounded balls. In a Minecraft world, it doesn't have a round object, so I'm gonna keep it like in between a Minecraft and a Mobile Suit Gundam or mecha. Here I try to take idea from the Ed 209 to get the aesthetic of the anatomy of the reverse joint leg. Here, I'm adding some baby zombie legs or the baby Steve, but instead I turn the legs into an aesthetic shoulder part or something like a fancy hip part for the robot. Let's say this is a engine turbine. So you can imagine this is the turbine part in order to gather energy to charge up the ultimate weapon from the chicken mouth that fires a rooster beam. Okay, more loot cuts, some typical Armored Core style beveled edges. Okay, I'll give some uplift and cheek here. I'm testing the blaster arm swivel contraption, and I add some silver bearing. Adding some tube here that I'm gonna add some tubes here that looks like a adding tubes here in order to share some the purpose of adding tube here to make it look like a aid for the booster, and as well as sharing the energy, something like plasma power tube to give a flow. So here's the preview here. You know what happens when I added the same leg design at the right. So you'll see what it looks like here. Cannon contraption, check. We can still see the visible legs of the baby jockey. Let's add something even more mech-like texture. I know it's not pixelated, but I give it something nice feel to the robot because this is technically a robot, similar to the Gundam or Armored Core. I add some texture here for the chicken legs, and I also added the jigsaw like a mech texture for the face. Now I'm starting to make a love chicken, and thankfully I took some quick research for the lava legs. So I added color here, mirror, and I'm doing best I can to make the perfect 3D blocky pixelated chicken drumstick. Looks delicious enough. Okay, extrude inside, add some holes, coloring this. I add some silver bearing here to give a hint that this is a robot. This will be the backpack generator to give a extra boost of energy provided for the robot's energy supply, and as well as supply for the orbit cannon, or in the Gundam term, funnel. This giant chicken drumstick funnel will also act as a additional support for the boosters, and it looks pretty good. I'm gonna make sure that the symmetrical parts are working accordingly. Checking for the mirror modification. Added some fake shadow inside. This will be like a ventilation. Without the ventilation, based on my understanding of the mechanical part, it causes overheat. I think similar to the jet vernier boosters here. I don't know how the machine works, if it's correct or not, but I'm trying my best to make it close aesthetic, to make it look functional and believable. Here it is. I'm not sure what to do with the legs. At first, I added some heel guard, but I decided not to because I noticed when I'm doing the pose muscle, it ended up isolating instead of sticking accordingly when I put the leg here. And now this Mecha Jockey here is almost complete, but there's no bicep muscles here, so I'll be checking the function, what it looks like without the rigify. Check it on a drumstick. Looks good on the rear. Even the chicken looks happy. Man, I feel like I'm gonna eat roasted chicken for dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now I discovered something about the good interpolation. I want to make sure that the chicken looks like it's acting jagged instead of just floating aside like that. I want to simulate similar to the orbit cannon or funnel attack. So I want something like shaky snappy and exact eye. Now it looks good. Let's see what it looks like in the animation. Ah, what a rad intro. Chicken moving in. Chicken moving in. Search mode activated. Ah, it looks cool. You can see the chicken flesh here, just like in the movie when Steve picking up the drumstick. And as I expected, the movement is good for the orbit. Firing some mustard laser because it's yellow. Some regular mustard for the hard rug. Full flash, just like it in the 70s anime robot. All of this was cannon from the chicken mouth. And that's it for today. I hope you like this showcase of the animation and the speed time-lapse. Enjoy. This is Trazorwolf Machina. See you in the next episode.